If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying. You know, we've been waiting for Miami spring break for a while. About 2 months we've had this trip planned. 2-3 months. So we're just out here having a good time. Whatever happens, happens.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. What is there to do here other than go to the bars or the beach, and they're closing all of it? It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. I think it's doing way too much.
Doing us bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty, and we need to address that.
Yeah, I mean, we planned this a long time ago, and it was kind of up in the air if we still go, but like we're here. I just turned 21 this year, so I'm here to party, so it's kind of disappointing, but we're just making the most of it. We met these other people in our little Airbnb spot, so we're just hanging out with them and trying to get drunk before everything closes.
I mean, it sucks, but we're gonna make the best of it. We're enjoying ourselves. It sucks, and I'm from New Orleans, so this really sucks. However, we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We having day parties all day. It's my birthday, St. Patrick's Day. Turn up.
We're just trying to roll with we're just living for the moment. We're just gonna do what happens when it happens. When stuff closes, we're gonna do it when it closes. But besides that, we're just trying to have the best trip we can.
There's a lot that I want to happen to those kids. I'm not going to say I want them to get the pandemic. Okay?
I can draw a straight line from coronavirus to hunger and poverty.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if these folks really want to have a conversation about it.
I don't know that there were many intellectuals in that group. Now, you stick a microphone in my face when I'm drunk, I might slur my words, but I won't say anything that utterly fucking stupid. I hope that they all go broke. I hope that they age terribly. It looks like some of them are off to a good start. These people were born in the early 2000s.
Gen Z,
you've got one test. You're failing it. I'm going to hang this over your head as I live long and in prosperity, hopefully, God willing. I am going to hang this over your head for the next 50 years. And I'm not going to let you get away with it. You're essentially the boomers, but just younger. Like, boomers have done a lot of bad shit. They've let a lot of bad things happen. They also did some good things. Like, so far, the scorecard is all bad for you guys due to spring break 2020. I hope that you guys get chlamydia.
Wow.
At a high rate.
Holy smokes.
On spring break.
Wow.
I hope that the elevator door at your cheap hotel closes on your hand and it doesn't move, but like it's really inconvenient and you can't, and you're stuck in the elevator and you're drunk and your friends are puking on you. I hope that something happens to your elevator. Not bad enough that you get hurt. And again, the chlamydia thing, I think you can clear that up relatively easily. I'm sure they've had it before, a lot of the people in that video. I hope you crash your scooters, your bird scooters. I hope that they get wobbly and you crash them into the street on Ocean Boulevard, which is empty because nobody who's fucking got enough money to own a car is actually out in the street. It's just you broke spring breakers down there because you spent $200 on a hotel room for 5 nights. Net is how much you're spending. You can't recoup that money. It's your parents' money. You don't have to go on spring break. I hope that you fall and impale yourself with a selfie stick, but not mortally wounded. I hope it's just annoying and you get like tetanus.
To be fair, the one woman is from New Orleans.
I don't give a shit.
It as she said, it really sucks for her.
Yeah, because if you hadn't noticed, 38% of people tested yesterday in the state of Louisiana, which is, if you're not familiar with that, that's the state that you live in, tested positive for coronavirus.
I hope that you people get home safely and don't infect anybody.
I don't really wish anything ill on you guys, but you could imagine what it would be like if I did. I hope that at the very least you get bad grades when you go back to school.
I think that's safe to say.
And I don't think I have to hope or will that to happen. I think, judging by the brilliance of some of the people on that video, it's going to happen.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 32. The person sniffling during this episode will be Chris.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah,
but you're fine. You're just always congested.
I'm pretty much perpetually congested.
You got ragweed.
Got ragweed, got Maui Wowie, got Shark Shock. You hadn't heard of that one?
I haven't heard of any of them.
I got all the things. I got all the
context.
I got all the things. You're one of the first human beings I've seen.
Likewise.
In the last week.
Yeah.
Outside of my lovely family.
Yeah. It's nice to get outside, and yet I think we're doing the prudent thing by quarantining.
Yeah, we haven't really touched.
No, I can attest to that.
But this isn't spring break. We're actually making content. I mean, this isn't some useless, selfish exercise. The people need content. We're going to give it to you. This is episode 32.
While you're staying home, hopefully.
Yeah, for the most part.
Listening to this on your walk around the block.
Yeah. Get a little fresh air if you can, but, limit your interaction.
Yeah.
I'd hate to wish terrible things on you like I just did to those useless 19-year-olds. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Future leaders of, well.
Luckily, I won't have to worry about that. I'll be long gone, hopefully. If any of those people imagine trying to run for president. I guess the bar is pretty fucking low right now. But imagine being like, you could become a genius by way of a miracle. Your IQ could skyrocket in the next 10 years. Maybe they have a drug like homeboy from Brad Cooper took in Limitless, and God could make those kids smart. Or modern medicine could make those kids smart. You can't take that video away.
Right.
Just like probably if I ever wanted to run for president, me wishing chlamydia on 19-year-olds might.
It'd be on the list. It'd be pretty far down the list, though.
Yeah, there's other things.
Yeah. Do you know what a sleep stream is?
Nah.
Folks that we just showed on TikTok, which is a thing, they go to sleep with their mobile devices on, and people watch them sleep and basically hang out in a chat room watching the person sleep. I read about this in the New York Times this morning while having breakfast, and I'm
dumbfounded,
as I am now, speechless.
Were you talking?
Not much, or well, a sleep stream. Strangers are watching you sleep talking.
These young people are officially aliens, okay? They're officially aliens. And I know it wasn't in vogue to dislike young people because generally young people's political ideals line up relatively well with the people calling the shots on the internet, what's taboo, what's not. But young people, you've just crossed the line. You have absolutely crossed the line. You had one fucking job.
Stay at home and we can shoot for spring break 2021.
2021 spring break, it's going to be there. Let me give you a piece of advice. Every bar night that I ever thought that it would be a travesty if I missed, it turned out it wasn't that big a deal. Like, I'm still doing that at 34, okay? My friends, they're like, hey, we're going out to watch basketball tonight. Like, hey, you got to talk to your lovely wife, Meg.
Yeah.
Megan's got to talk to his lovely wife, Kate.
That's right.
Never gets old. You have to fight for it a little bit, okay? You gotta fight for your right to party. And I understand that sometimes you're looking and you're saying, if I don't do this spring break, I'll never get another one. Well, that might be true for some of you morons in that video because, once your parents cut you off, presumably they'll probably pay for you until you're 30 and then completely give up on you. I'm just telling you that at 19, I said a lot of dumb shit. There's still time to come back from this, but step one would be to stop doing what you're doing and stop ruining the world.